Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Let's go ahead and get into it. We've got a really good update today. So a lot of things happening. We'll start off with the website. So the website has gone through full UAT testing. Everything is ready to go on that. And we're in the stages of pushing this out to production. The new website, because of what it is and because of the content contained within it, I won't say too much more about that. We do need to employ edge caching and some more sophisticated measures because this is a globally available, worldwide available website. We can't just have this focused or served out of one location. And so we're in the process of deploying edge caching. The launch of the website is imminent. We're not putting an hour on it right now, but it is imminent, and we're in the final stages here. So some very exciting news. I know that myself, Ali, and a few other people were up very, very late and very, very early this morning. Ali, I know you got up very, very, very early because I was up very, very late, and we crossed over on time. So we were up handling the final few pieces of the website. So we're extremely excited about the website, and I love that cup there, Ali, by the way. And so we're getting ready to go on that. So just keep your eyes out on the new website on the URL banksocial.io, and that will be launching imminently. Ali, to you.
Yep. So the new website is definitely something groundbreaking. So I guess it kind of defines Bank Social as it should be known. So once people see the new website, they can just understand what kind of company we're handling here. So
Exactly.
just stay tuned for that. I mean, it's really going to create some excitement.
I agree. Good way to put it. I agree with that 100%. I think that, yeah, from the perspective of the website, just for an understanding for people of what we were setting out to accomplish. So the website, as Ali said, was really setting out to accomplish the overall goal in the initial phases of Bank Social. Bank Social was focused on, things that weren't readily available in the market, but we couldn't put everything out there just because of, you guys know, we've talked about this a lot of people coming in, take the ideas and try to impersonate or make us look like who we aren't, things like that. I think we lost Ali. He'll get back in here in a second.
Yeah, just a second ago.
But Bank Social is really more than that. So the new website will showcase and feature, as Ali said, every single thing that the future of what Bank Social will be. But I don't think Ali's. Go ahead, Michael.
He'll be coming back on here shortly. But people have heard us talk about the website. It's coming. It is coming, and it's very, very close to being done. So people need to get.
It is done. I want to say that
it's like we're almost to flipping the switch, right?
Yeah, we are at flipping the switch. I'm hearing that I've got a bad connection. Am I coming through at a bad connection with you, Michael, or do you see me?
No, you're good with me.
Okay, I think it's him. I think it's his connection. So the website, I want to be clear, it is done at this point. So there's no more development that's being done. Really what we're talking about right now is the process of pushing it out. And so again, we'll use edge caching, edge services to
just make sure that's all done right.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you see that coffee mug he had just a second ago? I don't know.
Yeah, I did.
Everybody else saw that.
I did see that. He got that the other day. He was showing me, we were having a meeting, and he showed that to me.
Nice.
And I was like, oh, great. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to strategically place it.
I forgot my hat. I normally have my hat up there, but I'm not wearing it. So.
That's all good. So we'll go ahead and move on. I think Ali's having some connection problems. Right. So the next thing on the list is the BSC upgrade. So yes. We are, we're days away. We're tentatively scheduling the 29th for the BSC upgrade, the BSC launch. So just keep an eye out on socials. We'll be making more announcements as we roll out through the website release and get that off our plate. And then we'll be rolling into the BSC upgrade here on the 29th. Nothing really more to say about that. The process will be much faster than it was on the ERC side, just because we're not dealing with as many complications as we did on the ERC side. So with this one, it'll just be a straight swap, and we'll send over tokens, and we'll be done probably within 24 hours. Everything will be done. So
yeah, because the last a lot of like kind of manual intervention that had to occur.
A lot of manual
to
intervention.
Make sure that it occurred.
A lot of manual intervention. Yeah. Due to the lock liquidity specifically. Yeah. So a lot of manual intervention. We don't have that problem on the BSC side. So the BSC side will be a much faster, much more straightforward process for upgrading. So we'll start that on the 29th, and we'll get you guys more information here in the next few days. The iOS app. So you guys should have this morning, if you signed up, I think we had over 100 people between, yesterday from the Twitter post that we did, we got like 75 more signups in email from the Twitter post. So we have a total of about 125, 130, total testers. There's about 180 total testers, but I think just on the iOS side, there's about 110, 115 total testers on the iOS side. So this morning you should have all gotten your iOS notification. If you have Test Kit downloaded, you would have gotten a notification through Test Flight. Sorry, not Test Kit, Test Flight. You would have gotten a notification through Test Flight to say it's ready for you to download. So basically the way Test Flight works is it's like the App Store, and it's just the App Store for test apps. So you'll be able to download the app. It'll work just like the App Store. But it's for our test app. So iOS is out there. It's done. It's released. And you should have gotten an email right before this AMA, a few minutes before this AMA from me, essentially, giving you a little bit more information on the bug bounty we have going on, which the great thing is I've seen I think we only had like 7 or 8 bugs,
and they haven't been major things. There have not been any major functionality issues.
No major bugs.
Very small, minor things.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm glad you looked at that too, Michael, because that was something that we weren't worried about it. But of course, you always want to make sure that we knock out any major critical types bugs. But there have been 0, and so just a testament to how we want to move forward with things that we release. That's why we do it the way that we do it, and at the speed that we do it, because we want to make sure that it's a solid product when we release it. So yeah, I think all the bugs to this point have just been little, tweaks to the interfaces and, modifications here and there, but nothing that's a significant bug. So it's very, very exciting. But now iOS is released. I talked with Eric right before this. The Android app is technically published on Android's on the Play Store, but it's in a final review with Google, and it's been in a final review for like 4 days. And I think what I'm finding is that because these are blockchain, tools that are wrapped into our application, there a little bit more scrutiny done on them, which, I'm happy. I'm glad that they're doing as much, in-depth review of it as they possibly can, because that's, again, that's super critical just to ensuring that we're releasing great products every time we release products. So, as soon as the Play Store releases the app, you guys will be the first to know. We'll get it out on socials, but everything's done on the Android side. We're just waiting for Android or the Play Store to actually release the app. It's already been published. It's already been verified, and now they're just in the process of rolling it out to the Play Store. So iOS app released again. Android app is, it should be imminent as well. It's out of our hands at this point. It's in Google's hands. So as soon as that comes out, we'll let you guys know, get you guys an update. What did we have after that? Okay, so here's the stuff that I'm excited about telling you guys. So that stuff was just more house cleaning, what we're working on. All right, we got Ali back. So he came right in time.
All right.
So I went through the BSC upgrade, gave them the 29th, and we'll get back to them with more data. I gave them the brief rundown on where we are with the iOS and the Android apps. And we're at the point of the MyBankSocial.io portal.
All right, the good part.
The good part. That's what I was saying too. I'm glad you agree with me.
Yeah. So, yeah, again, the My Bank Social area, basically your bank social area, is where you get access to all of the financial services suite of products that we are going to offer. Everything is going to be centralized in my.banksocial.io, and you'd have access to everything at the same time. Of course, once we start to offer these services, you're going to have to do some kind of procedures to be registered. Uh, And once, but even before we do that, we can access some services, which I think this is the next part that we're going to explain, right?
Yep, that's it. That's the next part that we're going to be explaining. Why don't you go ahead and kind of give them a little bit of insight into what we're going to be having.
All right, so this is the good part, and every single Bank Social holder can access it for free at the moment in their My Bank Social area. This is what we call the trading assistant. So the trading assistant will help every single Bank Social holder to identify opportunities in trading cryptocurrencies. So we'd be able to give you the exact difference between the highest selling point and the lowest buying point for the major coins and tokens out there in every single exchange. And as long as you hold Bank Social and area and register, you'd get access to that instantly. So this is like the first feature that everybody's getting before going forward.
That's great.
Yep. Along with that, we'll have a fully functioning price trading screen. So essentially, a full featured charts. So a set of charts that will allow you to pretty much track manually by hand, drawing all your charts. So for those of you guys that are traders out there, we'll have a full set of charts with every cryptocurrency that's listed anywhere available in that. And then to just what Ali was saying, just a little bit of differentiation between those two products that will be available out the gate. And then you'll also have this really cool trading assistant that will be available. And that will be something, like Ali said, that's free to everybody and all Bank Social token holders that sign up and validate. So we're extremely excited about the MyBankSocial.io portal because there's a couple other features that we're going to be rolling out. Again, it will include the full suite eventually of products, but just out the gate, we've got a few products that are going to be launching in it with this trading assistant and the full chart suite being the first couple that are going to come along with it. But Ali, I know you were excited to talk about maybe a few other pieces that are going to be in there.
Yeah, I'm not sure we can say it though, but
don't tell them everything. Don't tell them. Just give them a little bit of a taste.
Yeah, a sneak peek. So the power that is going to be nested in the Bank Social, My Bank Social area, is really unparalleled. You can't find it anywhere, not even in the crypto space. I mean, we're not talking the crypto space. We're talking about the banking and financial world. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
You can't get the features anywhere, let alone all in one place. We're gonna start by the trading assistant, and you'd be able to do your swaps, exchanges, and pretty soon we're going to add the fiat on-ramp, so you would be able to buy it with your credit cards. And depending on your location, we are adding local payment options. So, for example, here in the UK, you can buy it with faster payments.
Yep.
And faster payment bank transfers, and we are doing local Indian transfers as well. We could be adding SEPA in Europe pretty soon. So everything is being added. Just the best advice I can give you, just wait for the new website and go register in the My Bank Social area.
Yep.
And
Yep.
hold on.
And hold on. And hold on. Was there anything else on your list, Ali, that you wanted to go ahead and go into?
Well, I mean, should we go to the exciting part, the filing part?
Yeah, I think we should I think we should let them know.
Sure. So this is the groundbreaking, ground shaking part. We're going to be filing officially our patent within this week, hopefully. We're just getting some legal opinions on it before we file it. So we'd be filing the patent, and as soon as we file it, we're officially patent pending. So this is one of the first and only patents to be filed in the blockchain area and hopefully granted
Yeah.
pretty soon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and John is the lead guy on that. So if you want to explain, I mean, we can't.
Well, I'm definitely not gonna go into it, but I can, from the perspective of um, just talking about we're we're excited because after looking in the blockchain space, there's a lot of we talked about this the other day, Ali, the difference between something being innovative and something being
No,
novel. It's just like when people say new and improved. You really can't have something that's new and improved. It's either new or it's improved. And innovation really is something that builds off of something else. And you can do that when you write patents, but it's very difficult to have an innovative product that's patentable. What is patentable is a novel idea. And so what we have here, and I believe, Ali, this is not going to be the last. It's definitely the first in the space, but it won't be the last from us for sure. But this novel idea that we're patented, like you said, this specific idea is not just blockchain focused. It's something that can be used outside of blockchain, but we really feel like it has a best and highest use with us in blockchain. But again, this is something that can be utilized outside of this. But the fact that we're patenting something, 4 months into our project, and that it being so different and so unique is just, to me, it's very exciting, and I can't wait to be able to share it with the community. And so once we patent it, I think what we talked about, Ali, is once we patent it, we'll have a big announcement and a big press release that kind of outlines the high level what it is. But then it will be followed by something even more exciting, which is the actual product.
yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, so that's even more exciting. So all the stuff that Ali's been telling you about right now, these are just the initial phases of the MyBank Social IO backend, but there's so many other pieces that we've already started development on that some require additional regulation before we can release them. So there's a whole myriad of steps we're going through to get this stuff to the point to where it's not just ready for go time, because some of it is ready for go time, but we've got to release it in the right moments at the right time too. So
Yeah, exactly. So great things coming forward. Just as Michael said, hold on, just wait and see. It's amazing stuff, and it starts with the actual Bank Social website. So just wait for that, and it's like a domino effect after that.
yeah, I agree. I think that once we get the Bank Social IO website up again, that's why Eric's actually not on this call right now. He's working on the edge caching. I think he got most of it set up late last night, but he's finalizing some additional details on the edge caching just to make sure we have everything available to the entire world. I don't know if you guys saw that map we put out about a week and a half ago, but we are in 80% of the world. And so we want to ensure that the user experience is the same for everybody around the world, nobody left out. And that's always going to be a big focus of everything we do at Bank Social, is a worldwide inclusive view of how we get as many people involved with the same user experience as possible through technology. So, somebody who's in the Philippines should not have a degraded user experience from somebody who's in the US or somebody who's in the UK. And we'll handle that, even though there might be a lot of moving parts behind the scenes making that happen. You know, the software and the technology will be the integral part of ensuring that those around the world can interact seamlessly with each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
By the way, I've been seeing a lot of people complimenting my mug. Okay, so first and foremost, you can get it on the Bank Social shop. What's the address? Shop.banksocial.
Yeah, shop.banksocial.io. Yeah.
Feel free to get it there. If not, try to get as many people as you can on the AMAs, and we're kind of starting to give away some mugs and things like that on the AMA. And you can get it wherever you are, no matter your location in the world. We'll ship it to you.
Yeah. So
There's a lot of
like
other
Ali
stuff
said,
coming for the website as well, like for the shop side of things. What's on there is what we've been having for quite a while, but we do have some improved products, various other products that will be getting put on there.
yeah, and we're revamping the shop too. So there'll be a lot of changes that will be happening to the shop, not just from a product perspective, but also from the way it looks and different things that you can order. Another thing that we'll bring up too here is that we'll be launching the new BSOCIAL website sometime very soon. So keep your eye out for that. We'll probably make some side announcements with the BSOCIAL website. And BSOCIAL, just so you guys know, is the overarching entity that manages the technology that is released into the blockchain space. Some of it being for BankSocial, some of it being for just the blockchain industry, crypto industry at large. But yeah, so just keep an eye out. Yeah, that's right. Social capitalism is one step closer. It's many steps closer, not just one. This is where you guys, I think a lot is being lost in just how much we're doing. Ali, I know that you and I talk about this a lot. We're doing so much right now. The website was a massive undertaking. The iOS app was a massive undertaking. I mean, look at some of these other, people who aren't, or we can't call them businesses, but some of these other projects that are unable to get anything like this off the ground. And I think when you guys see this, now that you can download the iOS app and start playing with it, and now that you are about to, you've been able to get the test version of the Android app for about a week and a half now. But when it comes out on the Play Store, I think people will understand, and when they see the website, when they see the MyBank Social app, these are very, very exciting things, and tons of work has gone into them. They're major milestones that we're releasing here. And so, it's all happening. It's not one step. It's giant steps that we're taking here in a very, very short period of time. And we're taking many giant steps. And this isn't just on the technology side. Ali and I, and a couple of the other team members, we've been focused on every aspect of what is needed in the ecosystem to be, to run at the pinnacle of what we know we can do. And so, from operations to legal regulations to just every aspect you can think of, including the technology, we've just been making giant steps. And so you're going to start to see those giant steps come to fruition. And we're extremely proud and excited, but at the same time, to be able to bring these things to the community and to the world at large.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think we're bouncing up against our threshold. We're going to get back on it because we do have several things that we're working on to get the website up today. So we're going to get back on that. Ali, Michael, was there anything else we wanted to share with the community today before we signed off?
No. The community's been running great. They've really have been coming together to help anybody that's been coming in chat that may have not quite understood some of the things from the contract upgrade. So it's been great to have the community there to help our mods to keep everybody moving forward, get the information that they are looking for. So just, thanks to the community and our mods that are, working overtime to make sure that all the information gets out there.
Yeah. One other thing I did want to mention, there were a couple handfuls of people who bought the ERC token when it was in lockdown, the old ERC token. And so Ali and I have been working on a process to get those people the new token for the price that they bought it at relative to what it was on the new BSL side when they bought it. And so if you've done that, I know several people have reached out to us. We are in the process of working through that and a process for implementing and sending out to the community that you can share with anybody who was in that unique situation. But we're not talking about a lot of people. I think it was, again, a few handfuls, maybe 20, 30 people that had purchased during that time. So if you were one of those people, don't worry. We will make you right. If you're also, just to hit on those that didn't get their ERC drops because they fell below the threshold, you will get your BSC drop in the next BSC drop. So don't worry about that either. But that's all coming down the pipe. We have a few other token contract things that we're going to be publishing some PR about this week that I think are tremendous. I won't say what they are right now, but we were able to help some people out in a very unique way. And I think those are going to go over very well with the community. I know the people that benefited from it were extremely grateful. So be on the lookout for that news. That's going to be some exciting news.
A couple of exchanges that we were on have all kicked on as far as their trading.
Oh, yep. Yeah. So BBox came back online. I think is Hotbit come back online yet? They went down. They took it off the other day. I think they're in the final processes. We sent them, just so everybody has an update, we sent them their tokens back on the 13th. They stopped trading on the 9th. And so they've had almost, 18 days, 19 days at this point, 17 days, whatever it is, to get everything back online. And so they should be coming back online here very, very soon. So, but BBox is back online, and, I think we picked up another exchange too, just out of the blue, zero something, but I don't know who they are.
Oh, X or something. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, things have been going well.
All right, guys. Well, signing off today. All the love, all the power. You guys have a fantastic rest of the weekend and weekend wherever you're at, and we'll see you guys again very, very soon.
Sounds good. Ali, I'm buying one of those mugs now.
You should. I mean, I've been waiting for the orders.
All right. You guys have a good one.
All right.
Bye.
See you guys later. Bye-bye.